There's a battle brewing over Apple's iMessage compatibility. Samsung enters the AI race. And Blizzard's Overwatch League is history. It's Thursday, November 9th, and this is Engadget Today, the latest tech news with a bit of tranquility with your morning coffee. The long fight to make Apple's iMessage compatible with all devices has raged with little to show for it. But according to the Financial Times, Google is leading the charge, leveraging the European Union's Digital Market Act. The law, which goes into effect in 2024, requires that gatekeepers not favor their own systems or limit third parties from interoperating within them. Gatekeepers are any company that meets specific financial and usage qualifications, including Google's parent company Alphabet, Apple, Samsung, and others. The European Commission is investigating whether iMessage's current functioning violates the DMA. Apple argues that it's small scale relative to other messaging services, and the lack of required use makes it irrelevant to the law. However, a letter from executives at companies such as Google, Vodafone, and Orange argue that it should qualify as enriched messaging and is only available to Apple users. On the tech side, Android users get lower quality photos and videos when they're sent through iMessage. Plus, iMessages can be sent over Wi-Fi, reducing the need for data when traveling or if you're simply running low on gigabytes for the month. If the fight against Apple is successful, changes to iMessage would be the latest shift forced by the European Commission. Apple's new iPhone 15 dropped the Lightning charger following a law mandating all new mobile devices sold in the EU have a USB-C port by the end of 2024. Samsung has joined the generative AI rat race by announcing its own model. Developed by Samsung Research, Gauss, which is named after mathematician Carl Friedrich Gauss, will power several on-device AI technologies and could make its public debut in the next few months. Samsung Gauss language can handle tasks like translations and summarizing documents. The tech will be able to write emails for you, too. Samsung Gauss Code is a coding assistant, while Samsung Gauss Image is a generative image model. The latter can whip up images based on prompts and handle edits like style changes and additions. It can upscale low-resolution images, too. Samsung employees are currently using Gauss in-house to bolster productivity, but the company plans to make it available to the public in the near future. According to the Korea Times, Samsung is likely to include it in Galaxy S24 devices, which should debut early next year. The Overwatch League appears to be no more after 6 seasons. A Blizzard spokesperson told Engadget that they were transitioning from the Overwatch League and evolving competitive Overwatch in a new direction. That's not to say the publisher is pulling out of Overwatch esports altogether, but the writing has been on the wall for some time as the original vision of a global home and away league format never panned out. The first 2 seasons of matches were held almost exclusively in a studio in California. Weeks after Blizzard started on its grand plan to run matches in each team's city every week, it was forced to shift to an online-only format due to COVID-19 lockdowns. That prevented teams from pulling in much sought-after live event revenue. Viewership struggles, sponsors dropping out, and the sexual harassment and discrimination scandal at Activision Blizzard may have also played a factor. The future of the professional Overwatch scene is unclear, but reports suggest that a return to a more open format could be next. In the meantime, a Blizzard-backed Overwatch 2 tournament that features regional prize pools of $50,000 and veteran Overwatch League players is getting underway this weekend. Thanks for listening. If you have a moment, rate and subscribe wherever you listen. Today's show featured journalism by Engadget contributors Lawrence Bonk and Chris Holt and was produced by Spoken Layer. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more.